Okay, so I've gotten some emails from a few students who are having trouble setting up LaTeX software on their computer and are also having some challenges making transfer over to using Overleaf, which is this online editor you can use. So I've already put together a couple of videos for how to use LaTeX on your machine for both Mac and PC platforms. So I thought I would try to use Overleaf, which I hadn't used before today, but it turns out it's quite simple for this purpose. So I just wanted to make a quick and dirty video to show you how to do that. Sorry, this isn't really planned out. I don't have a handout for this, so I'll just walk you through the process in video form and then maybe make a handout afterwards. But just to go through the basic steps, let's go to the course webpage and go to homework exercises. And so I'll use the broad transcription exercise for this purpose. So if we click on this, there's a LaTeX template here. So click on that and you'll get this. I think it'd be easier well, there's a couple different ways to do it. Be a little bit easier to save this. So I'm going to save this just to my desktop as the broad transcription template. It appeared up here in the right-hand corner of my screen. And you could also do it this way, so I'll leave this open. But what I'm going to do is use Microsoft Word for this purpose, assuming you haven't gotten LaTeX up and running on your machine. So in Word, what you can do is you can open that template. So go to the desktop. I just downloaded the file. It gives me this encoding interface. All you need to do is just hit OK. And you see the same text here in the Word document. Maybe I'll make that a little bit bigger. As you see on the web link there, it's all the same. So what we can do is just copy and paste this over to Overleaf to get this thing up and running. So go back to the web page, the course web page, and in the links, I have a link here to the Overleaf website. I'll click on that. I was playing around with this, so I've set up an account, but it basically asked me to set up an account in a variety of ways, and I did so using my Google account, so you can pick whichever approach works for you. I'm on the free plan, which is one I prefer. But anyways, I'll try to create a new project here and just create a blank project. I'll call it broad transcription template. Yeah, and so this is a little bit of a different interface from the LaTeX that I present in class. In some ways, it's a little bit nicer because you can kind of see the translation from the code to the PDF form over here on the right. But what you need to do is pretty straightforward. So go to Microsoft Word. I'm going to do Command A. I'm going to select all the text in the Microsoft Word document. I think you can also select all over here. That's the way to do it with your mouse. And then I'm going to copy and paste. So just copy what I have there. And then crucially, copy it over everything in this like default editor for Overleaf. So now I'll just do Command V, paste, and it should be there. So this is everything we saw in those other two sources. I'm going to click on recompile just to confirm this should work. Yeah, there it is. This is the exercise. And it probably looks pretty small on your computer screen at this point, so I'll try to make it bigger so we can see what's going on here. Yeah, so I'm going to play around with this just a bit, just to confirm that we can put IPA in here. I'm going to go down to the bottom part of the exercise. We'll go with youngster. I'll just put young in here. Y2 capital N and recompile. And there it is. Hopefully you can see that. If you can't, I'll make it even bigger. But yeah, so you're able to put IPA in here this way. And the last part of the process is how do you get these files downloaded so you can actually share them or upload them to the course website. So for the PDF, there's a link here. Just download PDF like you normally download PDFs. And lo and behold, here it is. We'll just double check that young is in there. There it is. Yay, that worked. So I'll save this to my desktop as well. Broad transcription template PDF. So that's there. And then the last bit is what do I do with this? I want to be able to copy my code. This is also kind of a crucial part of it. So the way it works in this version of Overleaf is download as source. It'll save it as a zip file. I don't know exactly why, but it does create a zip on my hard drive. So I'll go over to my hard drive on the downloads folder, and I've done this before, you can see, but broad transcription template.zip, and I'll double click that, and that on a Mac will unzip the zip file and give me this file called main, in this case, the second version, 2.tex, which is great. This is the text file I wanted. I'm going to rename it. I'll say broad transcription template. And just since I have LaTeX installed on my machine, this will work for me. This is just to confirm it, but I'll double click this. It opens it up in LaTeX. I've got all the code in here, including the stuff that I just added. I can typeset it to double check that this is the right thing. It's there, yay. So we're kind of set. And all we need to do at this point to complete the exercise is to upload these things to the course website under the submission portal. So that you can use this link here, and you have to enter your code. I will do this using my code for this semester. And my email for that is that. Great. So these things, if I've done this correctly, should be on the desktop. Yeah, so broad transcription template. I'm going to upload that, and then the PDF file is right there as well. I'll upload that, and I will submit these things, and I am done. And it was that easy for me. So I didn't really do the transcription part of this, but you should be able to do that. That's kind of the main focus of it on your own time. Obviously, that would involve, in Overleaf, adding more code in spots like here, right? This works for the whole apparatus I have set up. You can get the files, you can do the editor, you don't have to install things on your machine other than something like Microsoft Word, which is probably on your machine anyways, where you can kind of like initiate the copy and paste process. So you can walk through that. Like I said, I'll try to put together a handout for this. I can't promise anything soon on that, but if you didn't get it the first time, you can watch the video again, I guess. It should still work. So hopefully that facilitates the homework process in the future for those of you who are still sorting through the technical side of things. Okay, I'll see you in class soon.